Your color kit will contain a packet with your custom mixed formula, a small bottle of the appropriate developer. These are perfectly proportioned, so mix everything that comes in the packet and the bottle. You'll have a color application brush, a pair of gloves, and some hairline papers to condense the hair around the hairline. You will also need a comb, some Vaseline or even coconut oil will do, a glass or ceramic bowl. Please do not use metal or aluminum bowls as they will react with the color. You'll need a towel. Don't use your favorite towel just in case you get color on it. Color is very difficult to get out of towels, so don't use your favorite. If you've got a whisk, you might want to keep that handy, and a pair of scissors will help to cut open the packet of color. When your products get home, what you're going to be doing is taking your glass or ceramic bowl and your hair color packet. Please do not open the Ziploc portion of the packet. A little line has been placed at the bottom here. What you will do is turn that over, use a pair of scissors, and snip that edge off, and then squeeze the entire contents of your packet into a glass or ceramic bowl. Move everything down. Don't be afraid to squeeze. Try to get as much of it as you possibly can, but do not open the Ziploc portion, because the Ziploc portion, you'll just have a mess on your hands. You want a small, narrow opening for your hair color to come out of. You want to get as much of that color out of the bag as you possibly can, because it is measured perfectly for the amount of developer. Take your time, get all that color out, squeeze it into the bowl. If you get it on your fingers, throw that right in the garbage, wipe your fingers right away. It might actually be a really good idea to put your gloves on before you do that. And then add the entire contents of your developer bottle to the color mixture. Again, it's perfectly measured, so everything should be used. Do not try to save color or save developer. As soon as air is introduced, these things are useless. So as soon as they're done being mixed, they must be used. So go ahead and mix this until it's well incorporated. Once your color is mixed well, in other words, all of the liquid has been incorporated and you now have almost a cream cheese consistency from your color, wipe the color down from up high on the brush so that your brush is a little bit cleaner. Just as an aside, don't worry if your color is not this color. This is only conditioner so that you can see the color application on a dark-haired model. It's the only way that we can make it clear for you to see. All right, so once your color is mixed, set this aside for 1 second. Take a bit of Vaseline or coconut oil and put that around your hairline so that your hair color doesn't stain around your face. You know, when we do color here at the salon, we always put a base protector on everybody, a stain blocking agent. Vaseline will work the same way. I would avoid getting too much of it in your hair just because, well, it's Vaseline. You don't really want that in your hair, okay? Then you're gonna take a comb, any comb will do, and you're going to comb your hair back after having shampooed it. So at this point, your hair is shampooed and just damp, not soaking wet, not dripping. If that's the case, towel dry your hair very well and absorb some of the additional water in your hair. So you just want your hair to be clean and damp in preparation for the application of the color. You want to take your color and just dip your brush, get your brush kind of clean like this, and then you just want to dip your brush in and pull up a line of hair color on the edge of the brush. So it looks like that, a little line of hair color on the edge of the brush. That way you can keep control over the hair color. And you want to begin by applying color to the hairline. So come right in and apply it directly to your hairline. It's okay to get a little bit on your face, especially if you've used a little Vaseline or coconut oil or anything that blocks the skin from absorbing. But by doing this first, applying to the hairline, you get the spots of the hair that tend to be a little bit more difficult to cover. So get right in here, right around your hairline. If you wear your hair in a ponytail a lot, especially late now because we can't really blow dry our hair, lift this hair up and out of the way and paint that color, again, just on the edge of the brush, all around this hairline as well, so that if you pull your hair up in a ponytail, you won't see any gray around the edge there. Once you've done the entire hairline, you can part your hair with your comb down the center, and if it makes it easy, part it in quadrants as well. So you have everything in front of your ear on one side, everything in front of your ear on the other side, and then you split the back of the hair in half. Just makes it a little bit easier to manage smaller sections of hair. Okay? Once it's all around your hairline, again, on the edge of your brush, you want to begin in your natural part, because that's where your hair is going to fall most often. And what you're doing with that color is you're running that little bead along the edge. You are placing it right where the new growth is, and you're just spreading it just beyond that new growth. You want to be careful that you don't overlap previously colored hair tremendously. Not the worst thing that can happen, but you don't want to do it. You want to use the tail of your brush to make a section, pull it out of your way, and again, pick up a bead, place it, and pull it. Pick up a bead, place it, and pull it. Try not to use all of your hair color in the first quadrant. Be mindful that a little bit goes a long way so that you have enough product to make it all the way through. You want to continue to do this down one side. Pretend we went all the way down this side. Then you're going to go to the opposite side. Again, pull up a bead, place it and pull it, pull up a bead, place it and pull it. You want to make sure that you butter both sides of the section so that all of it is covered. Some of you, in your enthusiasm, may run out of color before you get to the back of your hair. My advice is that you focus on the areas that matter the most, the hairline, the part here in the crown area, at the top of the head, where hair splits naturally. Comb that through, pick up another section, pull it out of your way, pull up a bead, place it and pull it. Section again, you should be able to see through. If you can get some help, your husband, your sister, your neighbor, your girlfriend, anybody who can help you out, that would be awesome. Now imagine we've gone through the entire head. Lift your head up again. Now you want to gently comb this hair back and away from the face. And you want to ensure that you've gotten the most important parts, any gray that might be showing around the face, any gray that might be showing where you part your hair. So say she parts her hair here. If you miss a spot in your part, go back with whatever you have and just cover that up. We've also included these hairline papers. They're best placed right around the hairline and pushed into the color. It helps to submerge the grays, the ones that can be a little stubborn. It helps to submerge them in the hair color. You can even use one on your parting if you're worried about that covering. Leave your hair out in the air and allow it to process for the time written on your instruction sheet. If there's any color remaining in the bowl after you're done applying it to your hair, please don't try to save this. This color is useless once it's been mixed and it's oxidized in the air. This cannot be saved, so please don't try to save this. Just rinse your bowl out, rinse your brush out, and throw everything away. When the time is up on your processing, go into the shower or at a sink and rinse your hair very, very well. If your hair has been clarified before applying the color, in other words, shampooed before applying the color, there's no need to shampoo again. Your hair is clean, the color will release from the hair. You just have to rinse it super, super, super well with coolish water, and then always condition the hair after a color application. Once you are done with that, you can go ahead and style as usual. If you have any stains that have gotten through to your skin, you can use a little bit of facial toner. Is very good at removing that. Or even if you're a smoker, I hate to say it, cigarette ashes will remove that. Hopefully we don't have too many of those out there. But that should do it. If you have any questions about how to apply the color, any questions about this video, any questions on the products that you receive in your kit, any questions at all, please feel free to call us at 561-355-8825. That's the salon's phone number. And we will address those concerns right away. Happy coloring, and we hope to see you all really soon. Thanks.